Okay, so this is Paula Parker, and I'm going to show you my new Rockcrok Dutch oven pan. I'm going to actually do this in a couple segments for you today. So this is the first part, and if you hear a squeaking in the background, this would be my dog playing with his brand new squeak toy that we can't get from him. So I have a brand new, this is still slightly frozen, fresh chicken from a local farmer's market that we went to. So this is, I'm hoping it's going to taste really good because there was nothing but free-range chickens everywhere. So it's a good sized chicken. As you can see, it fits perfectly into this pot, and it kind of tells you about how thick it is here. So it's a good sized pot, and I'm going to actually have chicken tonight, but then this week I'm going to make it into chicken and noodles. So I already put a little bit of spices in this. So again, I said that I wanted to make a regular chicken for tonight, but then I'm going to make sure that I use enough spices in it so when I make chicken and noodles that we have a little bit. So I put a little bit of citrus peel spices in it, gives it a little bit of a bang, and then I am going to just add a little bit of Himalayan sea salt to it. It's probably my favorite sea salt. And then I'm going to add a little bit of pepper just to get that going in there. I am a ground mustard fiend. If you haven't tried ground mustard before, it really makes things pop. You think you taste mustard, but you don't. But for some reason, it just makes things pop just a little bit more. You don't have to do anything other than throw it on there. A little bit of onion powder. I'm not a huge onion person, but I like a little bit of the flavor to it. Just kind of get it on there. A little bit of garlic powder. Now you could certainly use fresh things, and you use whatever sort of, I kind of like a little bit more of the garlic part of that on there. Gives it good flavor later. Use whatever spices work for you. We have the smoky seasonings, all kinds of rubs. Everything kind of works in this. And then I'm going to throw my new favorite in here, which is our dill seasoning. My husband is not a big dill person, but he has really enjoyed the things I've been making with it because it really doesn't come out dilly. It just kind of gives it a little flavor. There's a couple different seasonings in the back. So you can see that this is pretty well seasoned up. Again, we can add some other things to this later. But now we see it pretty well seasoned up, and we can add more if we want. I'm not going to put any chicken bouillon or anything in there right now. I think that it's going to be pretty juicy because it's still slightly frozen, and we know that in the Rockcrok it cooks efficiently and faster. So I'm going to pour a couple of cups of water in here just so I can get a little extra juice. I'm not too sure how much juice is going to come from it, so I can add a little bit more later. So this is part one, and I'm going to make this fit in here. I've got to push the chicken around, and Lord knows you probably don't want to see that. So this is part one. I'm going to make sure the chicken fits in here, and I'm going to get it all set up in the Pampered Chef crock pot so it can go all day. And then a little bit later I'll show you how it's doing and probably the end result. So that's part one.